To T Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter at the three, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game. Go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Now Murray. Jokic a screen. Lets it fly. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the three. And it's the Nuggets ball. Pass to Jokic. The pass to Porter. Shoots over McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And Porter Jr. has a very high ceiling, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
Denver shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Free throw good, Porter.
And Clark, it's not often you see the blend of size and shooting touch for a player like Michael Porter Jr. He is pretty rare.
And, you know, he's got great range in addition to that quick, high release, and all of that makes it harder for defenders to close out effectively on it. There's a reason he's well over 40% from long range for his career.
After two consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now Caldwell Pope after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards kicks to Conley. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Plays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off 31 points last game. That one good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jokic with the screen on Conley. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Porter. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Over Murray. Conley gets the bucket.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes to Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Shoots over McDaniel.
The length of McDaniel, a big factor at both ends.
Conley against Murray. And stolen by Gordon. Murray down low. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Porter kicks to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Porter looking it over. Shoots over McDaniels. And McDaniels with the block. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Free throw good, Edwards. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony. Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Towns against Gordon. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Jokic passes to Gordon. Dishes it to Murray. Porter in the corner. Now the pass to Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
One shot.
You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating D, efficient offense, excellent energy, and this dude is a real valuable piece.
And it's blocked by Gordon. And Murray, here we go. Edwards with the block. McDaniels gets to Conley. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray outside. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. The fadeaway. Bucket is good.
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
Murray against Conley. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Murray, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
First free throw is good. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation. Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball.
Timeout, timeout.
He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Edwards. Zeke now. He's checked in for Denver. Caldwell Pope against Milton. Passes it to Towns. Over Gordon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Porter kicks to Murray. Fires top of the key. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley the pass to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got his second bucket.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Murray. He has 7 from downtown and rebounded by McDaniels.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Gobert. 4-point game. Back to Conley. Pass to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels. A 3-pointer is right on target.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Murray against Conley. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. The Nuggets also changing it up. Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Christian Brown comes in for Porter. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Jackson. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Towns.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Watson with it, defended by Towns. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
On defense, the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. So the Nuggets will try to defend their title. Greg, what do you think of their chances?
They're as deep as any team in the league, headlined by the 2-time MVP in his prime. But this league is more wide open than it's been in recent memory. They will be challenged.
Free throw drops for Watson. And Greg, finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference, a lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And he can't hit the second. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Here's Murray following the 3 by Minnesota. Jackson finds Watson. Now Murray, the 3. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. There's the pass to Alexander-Walker. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Towns up top. He's covered by Watson. Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. There's the screen. Here's Milton. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Watson, the pass to Najee. Jackson from long range. It's good from long range.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Bounce pass for Milton. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Good on both. Denver's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Jokic passes to Brown. Takes a shot at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Milton looking around. Here's Anderson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Jokic. And now a 4-point Denver lead. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Edwards kicks to Anderson. to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. This one for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. The Nuggets leading by 4 to the left side wing. Passes it to Najee. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Jokic has got 9.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jackson in at the point. Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets leading by 6. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
From deep, Jokic. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the
Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jackson against Milton. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. And Watson has it in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Anderson. Three-pointer. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Jokic is third.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Milton against Jackson. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Jokic passes to Watson. Back to Jokic. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And looking at some numbers for Jackson. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. Coming off a terrific season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. The pass to Reed. Here's Milton. Drains it with the D all over him. Milton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Najee. Here's Strother. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And he sinks the layup. Najee's got his first points of the game.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Jokic defending. And it's sent back by Jokic. Passes it to Brown. Here's Strother. Nothing on the board. Here's Najee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson. The Nuggets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Buries it from three-point range.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now, here's Jokic. He had 27 points last game. A fader. Reed with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Conley finds Reed.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Castanagi. He dishes it to Gordon. Over Anderson. Gordon with another miss.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Back to Reed. The pass to Edwards. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gordon, the pass to Najee. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley with it. 5 points in the game. Anderson outside. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
That shot misses. Good D by Anderson. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Edwards. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
On the wing, Gordon. Back to Jackson. They set the screen. Clock at 4. Reed with the block. He kicks to Anderson. Now the dish to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Free throw good, Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And then for Denver, Porter's checked in for Najee. Christian Brown comes in for Jokic. And it's Jamal Murray in for Reggie Jackson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. For three, Caldwell Pope. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here is Conley. He has 5. Pass to Gobert. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. Conley kicks to Towns. And it's off from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Murray down low. Over by Conley. Fade away. Murray, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by McDaniels. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. Murray with it, over by Conley. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Towns. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Trying to end the drought, and it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Conley against Murray. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Three-pointer, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Towns. Fires for 3. Brown's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 12. Towns looking it over. Conley finds Gobert over to the left wing. That's a 2 from Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Denver calls timeout. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert, third.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 8 points his last outing. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Porter with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Makes it off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And it's Towns missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Over Gobert. Murray, no good. Minnesota leading by 12. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Here's Murray. A stupendous finish in traffic. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. And stolen by Murray. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target at the rim.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Much respect for the hustle of Caldwell Pope there, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they did damage from behind the arc in the first half, hitting those three-point bombs, took some life out of their opponent. We'll see if they can stay hot in the second half, close this thing out.
The law of averages might suggest otherwise, but we're talking about some great shooters. And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jokic kicks to Murray. Gobert pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
McDaniels up top. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And there's the pass to Edwards. And then jammed down as it goes right over Jokic.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Conley left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Over Porter.
On defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Towns dishes to Conley. Passes to Edwards. Conley with it. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Denver calls timeout. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Conley against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 14 points.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. Good season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Nuggets on D, and the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
So it's Minnesota now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Edwards fires from way outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Towns missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul it.
For Denver, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
And the second free throw, good. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll stink.
Murray against Conley. Outside, Porter. Pass to Murray. At the elbow, Jokic. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome. Of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. The Nuggets trail by 21. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And again, Denver, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic for the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. He's off on the second. Nails the third. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. He's against Gordon. Towns, no luck. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Gordon finds Murray. 5 on the clock, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Free throw good, Murray.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves leading by 18. Conley with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Brown the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Conley against Murray. The tray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Here is Edwards. 21 points in the game. He feeds it to Gobert. And it's sent back by Jokic. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Brown. Here's Gordon. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards, and it's blocked by Gordon. Brown the pass to Murray. Takes it inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Passes it to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Gobert finds Anderson. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jokic with his screen on Conley. To the wing right side. Baseline J on the way. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. 13 points for Jokic.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Towns against Gordon. And here's Conley outside. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 17. Caldwell Pope outside. Gobert with the block. Kicks to Conley. Outside Edwards. The offensive rebound. Gobert, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gobert against Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. Minnesota with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
11 feet away. Edwards can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point game. Murray right side. Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's Jokic with range.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Towns has got 19 points.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Milton. Jackson misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Towns. Anderson wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Murray for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 7th rebound here tonight, and the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jackson against Milton. Passes it to Najee. And they double up Murray. Shot clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. And he hits the first of 3.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. And here's Anderson. There's the lob to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
The Timberwolves have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Reggie Jackson, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Najee passes to Jokic over Reed, and that one's good. Jokic.
There's not a lot more you can do if you're defending Jokic. This guy's an outstanding scorer, and he can make contested shots.
Towns, high post, shoots a fader, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Najee. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves leading by 15. Outside Edwards. Poke loose. Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Jackson from long range. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. You know, you really have to respect workhorses like Reggie Jackson, Clark. He is something else.
Yeah, I think he brings everything in his package that you want in a veteran guard. He's reliable on the court. He's a professional off of it. And he elevates your team's basketball IQ, too. He's a smart player.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Jackson going inside. Anderson with the block. Reed with it. Jackson on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, at just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent, they've looked more and more comfortable. As this game has gone on.
Both free throws good from Reed. The Nuggets trail by 13. Najee. This is to Jackson. Jokic with a screen on Milton. Reed with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 27 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
They get a hand on it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Stolen by Reed. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. There's the feed to Jackson. Fast break, Minnesota. Reed the pass to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Brown. Ball's knocked loose. Edwards against Jackson. Now the pass to Milton. Over Watson, and they'll keep possession. They get it back. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Watson for three. Milton grabs the board. Timberwolves on offense. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he recovers it. Reed kicks to Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Jackson looking it over. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. And it's blocked. Anderson outside. Pass to Milton. Outside Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Reed. And the three ball is good.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jokic, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one drops. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the pass to Milton. No good on the three. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Pass to Reed. The three ball. Nailed from three-point land. Reed's got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the right side. Najee, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Edwards. Milton in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Conley. Out in his own on the break.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Conley against Jackson. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Towns in for Kyle Anderson. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Murray comes in for Christian Brown. The Timberwolves have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Milton against Murray. Pass to Towns. Here's Milton. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Jokic somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Jokic has got 22.
Spreading and throwing his weight around. Jokic playing through that contact.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
High post, Gobert. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
First one falls for him.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Minnesota making a switch here. McDaniels checked in, and a switch here also for Denver. Porter's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Gobert. Towns down low, guarded by Porter. That one drops for him. Towns has got 22.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Jokic with his screen on Edwards. The drive by Jokic. Towns down low. He's against Gordon. It's good on the putback.
And, guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Murray for 3. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 13 points in the second half.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Caldwell Pope with it, now guarded by Towns. Murray. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota leading by 22. Edwards looking it over and stolen by Murray. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
And that's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
That free throw, no good. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Denver.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Outside Jackson. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put out trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.